This content is for informational and educational purposes only. It is not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice of your physician or other qualified health provider with any questions you may have regarding a medical condition. Do not disregard professional medical advice or delay seeking it because of something you have read or heard here. If you are over the age of 60, pay attention. You may believe that constant tiredness, that persistent fatigue, is just a natural part of aging. You are told it is normal to feel less energetic. I'm here to tell you that this belief is one of the most dangerous myths in senior health. That constant, draining low energy is not the enemy. It is a warning sign. It is the first cry of a silent killer operating inside your body. I'm talking about chronic mild dehydration, or CMD. CMD is the hidden epidemic you have never heard of. It is the silent threat most doctors overlook because the symptoms are so easily confused with simply getting older. But here's the devastating truth that your doctor may not be emphasizing. Chronic mild dehydration does not just make you tired. It creates a life-threatening, predictable pathway. A pathway directly to a sudden medical emergency called acute kidney injury, or AKI. AKI is when your kidneys suddenly shut down. It is a crisis that can lead to permanent damage, long hospital stays, and tragically, the loss of your independence. And here is the sharpest spike. This risk is dramatically amplified if you take common medications like diuretics for blood pressure. I understand this is a serious warning, but this video is not about fear. It is about knowledge and self-reliance. By the end of this, you will know the exact signs you and your caregivers have been missing. And more importantly, you will have a simple, practical, life-saving solution that costs virtually nothing. Let us begin by exposing the lie of elderly fatigue, the crisis, and the missed signs. You are not alone in this fight against low energy. Studies show that between 20% and 40% of older adults living independently are currently suffering from chronic mild dehydration. Think about that. Nearly half of all seniors are dealing with this hidden cause of tiredness every day. And the crisis lies in the subtle nature of the symptoms. They do not announce themselves with a sudden fever or severe pain. They mimic normal aging. Let me break down the 3 missed signs that mask CMD. Number 1. Persistent fatigue. I'm not talking about tiredness after a long walk. I mean the bone-deep weariness that never seems to lift. The heavy, dragging feeling that makes you cancel plans. This is often the body telling you that your blood volume is slightly low. Your heart has to work harder to pump thicker blood to your organs. The result is a constant, exhausting feeling of low battery power. Number 2. Chronic constipation. If you struggle with consistency, you likely attribute it to fiber or diet. But dehydration is a primary mechanical cause. Your large intestine pulls water from waste to support other body functions. When you are mildly dehydrated, it simply pulls more water, resulting in dry, hard stools that are painful and difficult to pass. It is a direct consequence of your body prioritizing critical functions over comfort. Number 3. Mild headaches and muscle cramps. Do you get dull, mild headaches or random bouts of dizziness when standing up too fast? This is often due to the shift in blood volume affecting blood flow to the brain. Even more common are those painful, unprompted muscle cramps, especially at night. Your muscles rely on the perfect balance of electrolytes dissolved in water to function properly. When that balance is off, the muscles seize up. Now, let us talk about the greatest threat to your independence: your memory. Even a 1 to 2% drop in your body's water weight, that is barely a noticeable amount, can measurably reduce your concentration, shorten your attention span, and decrease your cognitive performance. This leads to forgetfulness, confusion, and most painfully, that fear of losing your mental clarity. This is the fear of becoming a burden to your children. But this isn't aging. This is chronic dehydration stealing your mental edge. But the crisis goes deeper than just forgetfulness. Chronic mild dehydration can mimic early signs of dementia, causing caretakers and doctors to jump to the wrong diagnosis. Consider the subtle shift in mood. Are you, or is a loved one becoming uncharacteristically irritable or quick to lose patience? CMD directly affects neurotransmitter function. It can lead to a phenomenon called delirium in severe cases, which is acute confusion and a sudden, sharp decline in mental state that can last for days. This is especially true during periods of stress or minor illness, like a cold or flu. Understanding this connection is the first step to protecting not only your physical health, but your precious cognitive reserve. Failure to recognize these mental signs as simple dehydration can lead to unnecessary medications, misdiagnoses, and a profound degradation of your quality of life. Your brain needs water to think, to process emotions, and to stay sharp. Never let anyone tell you that your slight cognitive slowdown is just normal aging. It is a call for water, the biological mechanism and danger. The key to preventing this silent killer is understanding why you are vulnerable now, in a way you were not when you were 40. It comes down to two major biological mechanisms. Mechanism number 1, the broken thirst signal. When you were younger, the moment your body needed water, sensors triggered a strong thirst signal. Your brain told you to drink. As we age, those sensors become blunt. This is called thirst impairment. Your body is dehydrated. But the brain's internal alarm clock simply does not ring loudly enough. Waiting until you feel thirsty to drink is the single most dangerous mistake you can make after the age of 60. Mechanism number 2, the narrow safety margin. Your total body water content naturally decreases with age. In a younger adult, roughly 60% of body weight is water. For seniors, this drops to around 50 to 55%. Imagine a full glass of water. A younger person's glass is 60% full. You only have to drink a little to stay full. An older adult's glass is already less full, meaning you have a narrow safety margin before you hit critical low levels. A small loss of water makes a much bigger difference now than it ever did before. And now, let us discuss the diuretic accelerator. If you are among the millions who take medications for high blood pressure, such as diuretics, listen closely. These drugs are vital, but they are designed to make your kidneys flush excess sodium and water. This is done to lower your blood pressure. But this essential drug action significantly speeds up your water loss. It compounds the risk created by your already impaired thirst signal and narrow safety margin. You are losing water faster and feeling the need to drink less. This is why acute kidney injury becomes a direct and predictable threat. The AKI cascade. Picture your kidneys not just as filters, but as hard-working washing machines. Chronic mild dehydration means less fluid flowing into the machine. Your blood volume drops, and the concentration of waste products and electrolytes increases dramatically. Your kidney's job is to filter waste, but with less water, the blood becomes thicker, like sludge. The kidneys are forced to work harder, trying to concentrate the little thought they have to push out the waste. This is the overtaxed kidney. When the demands on the kidneys exceed the available fluid, they can simply give up. That sudden shutdown is acute kidney injury. It is not a slow decline over years. It is a sudden, critical event, often triggered by a minor illness, an unnoticed heat wave, or simply not drinking enough water for a few days. And for seniors, this crisis often means an emergency room visit, a hospital bed, and the devastating loss of personal independence you have worked your life to maintain. But you have the power to stop this cascade. Understand the real-world cost of ignoring this warning. AKI is not just a medical term. It represents weeks of hospitalization, painful medical procedures, and the immediate need for round-the-clock care. For your family, this translates directly into caregiver burden. They will have to take time off work, manage your finances, and put their own lives on hold. The fear of becoming a burden is the greatest psychological stressor for seniors, and I want you to know that this is one crisis you can proactively avoid. By simply addressing your daily hydration, you are giving your children the gift of peace of mind and protecting your own autonomy. This is the essence of self-reliance in your golden years. Furthermore, this risk is not limited to diuretics. Common over-the-counter pain relievers, known as non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, or NSAIDs, when taken with CMD, can be toxic to already stressed kidneys. You might be taking an Advil for that mild dehydration headache and accidentally pushing your kidneys closer to failure. This is why knowledge is your strongest defense. You must be aware of all the accelerants that are working against your kidneys. Now that we understand the urgency, let us look at the proactive solution, the actionable life-saving solution. The solution is not complex, expensive, or hard to implement. It is simple, proactive, and rooted in the knowledge that your thirst mechanism is no longer reliable. You must switch to scheduled drinking. Solution number 1, calculate and schedule your water intake. The old rule of 8 glasses a day is too vague. We want precision. A safe general guideline for seniors is to consume 25 to 35 milliliters of water per kilogram of body weight per day. For example, a person weighing 150 pounds, or about 68 kilograms, needs roughly 1.7 to 2.4 liters of water. This is equivalent to 7 to 10 8-ounce glasses. The key is the schedule. Do not wait for thirst. Instead, commit to a routine. Drink 1 8-ounce glass of water immediately after each activity, right after waking up, right before and after breakfast, with your medication, and so on. A great practical tip is to set a glass of water next to your favorite chair or by the television. Every time you stand up or sit down, take 3 large sips. Consider the empty bottle method. Start your day with your entire water goal in one large, clear container. Make it a game to have it empty before dinner. This is powerful visual cueing that bypasses your blunted thirst signal. This simple act of routine, not thirst, is how you maintain the vital narrow safety margin. And the benefits are not just physical. Consistent hydration will deepen your sleep quality. You will wake up feeling genuinely rested, not just tired. It will also stabilize your mood, making you more patient and less irritable, protecting that mental clarity we discussed. Solution number 2, hydrate with food. Remember that fluid can come from more than just plain water. This is where you get natural electrolytes and vitamins without expensive supplements. Focus on foods with over 90% water content. The top 5 include: Number 1, cucumber. Number 2, watermelon. Number 3, strawberries. Number 4, zucchini. Number 5, citrus fruits like oranges and grapefruit. Start your morning with a piece of fruit or a simple salad. This boosts your hydration from the very first meal. Solution number 3, the DIY hydration check. You should not have to rely on complicated medical tests. The easiest, most accurate way to monitor your hydration status is to simply check the color of your urine. Your goal is a pale yellow, almost the color of straw. If your urine is the color of light beer, you are likely fine. If it is the color of apple juice or darker, you are dehydrated and need to drink water now. If it is completely clear, you may be overhydrating, which can also be dangerous, so pull back slightly. This is your 5-second daily self-assessment. Use it. It is a powerful tool for your self-reliance. We have revealed the silent killer, chronic mild dehydration. You now know that your fatigue is often a simple fix. You know that your body's old thirst signals cannot be trusted. And you understand the direct, urgent risk of acute kidney injury, particularly if you manage blood pressure with diuretics. Health in your golden years is not about avoiding the inevitable. It is about taking control of the variables you can change. And the simplest, most powerful variable is water. By shifting to scheduled drinking, you are not just maintaining your health, you are fiercely protecting your independence. Resonance point. Think about the 3 missed signs: the persistent fatigue, the chronic constipation, or the cramps. Which symptom resonated the most with you or with a loved one you care for? Share your experience in the comments below. I read every single one. Finally, if you or someone you care for takes blood pressure medication, especially diuretics, you need to know the exact hydration schedule required to safely manage that risk. Do not wait. I have compiled the 3 crucial rules for hydrating while on diuretics in our next video. Click here to watch blood pressure meds. 3 crucial hydration rules if you take diuretics and continue your journey toward true self-reliance. Your independence is precious. Protect it.